What's up, guys? It's your boy O'Day Osborne, the Jamaican sensation, UFC flyweight, and I'm here with a full table. We got John Williams on one side, my man Nicholas Mota on the other, and then coming off of a big win, February 18th, Mr. Jamal Pogues. Ooh, let's get it, Jamal. All right. Jamal.
That's some good ass tequila.
Man, this episode is gonna be, I don't even know. I got Jamal, Mota, John. Oh, and Jamal's over here drinking, so you guys are in for it. I also bought some edibles, so we're gonna see. I don't usually smoke or drink, but it is Vegas, and I will try some edibles. I have had these before, actually. They're pretty good. So I'm gonna pass them around the room. You wanna try one?
I mean,
and Jamal brought this weird, I don't know
good.
what this is. Like, what is this?
Bro, it's kava, bro. So it's like a plant. It relaxes you. So like, if you don't want to get high or nothing like that, like it's just a good ass drink.
Did they pay you to say this?
Listen,
they pay you to say this, Jamal?
Maybe. That's why I brought the motherfucker on here, bro. Like,
He came with a whole bag of this weird drink named kava. Kava said, hey.
I did have some, and it's making me feel super relaxed. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You guys seen that Cat Williams where it's like kava? It sounds like one of my African cousins.
Look, bro, this shit's good, bro. I promise you, this shit's good, man.
Pure relaxation, man. Look, am I gonna get? Is USADA gonna come for me from this? Is there anything in here that USADA's gonna be like? We found PEDs in your kava.
No, bro.
Definitely not third-party tested, that's for sure.
Right. This bottle looks suspect. Look. I'm just holding this up. Look,
that's a hood bottle. That's a hood bottle.
This bottle looks suspect.
That's a hood bottle.
Third-party tested.
I mean, if they come after me, I'm gonna be like, oh, they gave it to me. Oh, they gave me that shit.
Man, that's crazy. That's wild. So, yeah, I'm gonna pass this around.
Yeah,
we did.
I mean, yeah, we passed it around already.
Did.
You late, bro.
Oh man, look, hey, that's what happens. So Jamal, let's tell me about your last fight. Man, bro, you made me. There. I'm not gonna lie. There was a few times where I was like, "Don't you stop it?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So walk me through that. How you know?
Man, it was crazy, man. Like, once you get in there, like, obviously, had like tough vet with Josh Parisian and everything, but one thing that surprised me, man, is it was his cardio. You know what I mean? He definitely pushed it. So I think that's like, he even told me like he really bust his ass. Like, like, you know what I mean? Because he really bust his ass for me. So it's more like I saw it in the fight. But like when I was in there, man, it was just like I broke my hand in the second round. And then I was just like boom, boom. I thought I broke it. I wasn't for sure. But then it was just like, all right, man, we got like 50 seconds left. Let's just, you know what I mean? Like, let's just end this round. You know what I mean? And then I think I came out in the third round. I came out hot. Didn't even think about my hand. Went out there, pop, 1, 2. I heard the crunch. And I was like, fuck, all right, man, we just gotta figure this out. You know
and so you just had surgery on your hand, correct?
Yeah, I just had surgery, man.
And how is it healing up?
It's good. It's like, I'm actually ahead of schedule.
Okay, so when is the next time that you'll be able to spar with that like that?
It'll probably be, when was it in March? They said like beginning of April. I mean, beginning of May.
Okay.
May
okay.
time.
And then you're probably looking to fight like what, 3 months after that?
Like, like July, August.
July, August. Yeah. I want to fight in International Fight Week, either right before International Fight Week or around that time.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Like, I mean, it'll be a blessing to go International Fight Week. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
It's a big one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why
yeah,
not?
I'm talking to Reed if he remembers, but I'm gonna message him again to remind him. But I'm talking to him because I want to do like a Jamaican booth at International Fight Week, and do like Jamaican food.
Oh, and like the fan expo.
Yeah,
that food.
Yeah, doing Jamaican food and. Shout out to House of Dutch Pot, by the way.
I know the branding guys over there. So if you're interested, obviously the guys that coordinate the entire actual in that International Fight Week. I mean, I'll put you in touch.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I definitely got something.
Reed will do the same thing 100%.
Yeah.
I definitely know the guys you can get a hold of.
Yeah, because that's definitely something I want to do. I want to set up that, like, get like palm tree. Because I want to give the fans an experience. I see when I go there, like, I went there last year, and you know what I mean? Like, fans came up to me, had me sign hat, had me take pictures. But that was it. I'm like, I want y'all to know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you guys a Jamaican experience. So I'm going to get some Jamaican food from House of Dutch Pot, and I don't know if any of this is gonna happen. By the way, I'm just putting it out there.
You saw
I'm
it
gonna
in a
sign
dream.
some
Yeah, I spoke to a manager, Jason House, about it. I spoke to Reed about it. Spoke to a few people about it already. You know, so it's in the works.
Well, at International Fight Week last year, and you were there, they had like that little food truck, like minivan looking thing in the middle where people can go and get food, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, that'd be kind of a cool concept too if you like could get an actual little spot for them if you guys wanted to collaborate.
Yeah, that'd
have
be
make it a little beachy, like give it a little vibe, and then have some.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
you know?
I might have to do that. Thank you, John.
Yeah,
If you guys don't know, John Williams here. He was one of the head securities at the UFC.
Yes. So my dad has been lead of security for a very, very long time for a while. I worked for the UFC for 6 years, and the first like 4 years I helped out with a bunch with athlete relations, and it's like if anybody doesn't really know, it kind of works out if you do that. You're kind of the boots on the ground during fight week. Help a lot of the fighters on the fight card with like hotel rooms, logistic things like transportation, hand rep assignments, all the guys in the blue shirts. You guys all seen them, right? So I did that for a while. And then after that, for the last 2 years, I've worked with athlete development, which was with Reed and also Ozzy. I don't know if you guys ever know them, but very good people to know within very good people to know within the
There you go.
within the actual UFC. But worked with them, worked on sponsorship deals, marketing deals, partnership stuff for the athletes, and basically helps get those guys a little bit of money in their pocket without getting punched in the face.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
So, what's next for you?
Well, right now, I just departed ways with the UFC. Obviously,
That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah,
because, bro, man, guys, we did Shop with the Cops, and we partnered with the Las Vegas Metro, and the UFC security. I met John Williams there, and he was so amazing, just like helping out and helping the kids, and I thought that was so cool. You know what I mean? Just how everyone was. Like, kids for me, they're everything to me. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was cool how everybody was just all in on helping the kids, find what they wanted, and it was a cool experience, man.
Yeah, ultimately that was like my favorite part of the job, right? Doing the charity work with the kids, being with the Shop with the Cops, working with Las Vegas Metro Police Department, and working with a lot of those guys, Grant and Derek and all of them, and the guys that all get to make those things happen on their side, and then also bringing the athletes out that come out and like show face and are so happy to be around the kids, and then see the change that, or even if one of those kids get impacted, right? And this is like, oh, I want to be like that guy, or I want to be like that girl. And I think that pays for itself in anything, really, right? So, that was one of the most glorious things I loved doing with that job. Also, on the back end of things, like just working in MMA in general, I've been such a fan for so long, and just being able to be within the scene, I thought was great. But kind of what was next was I kind of just felt like, okay, well, my objective was to always be within the scene of MMA. I've always wanted to work with athletes. I fought Muay Thai amateurly.
That's dope.
Competing and training jiu-jitsu since 2015. I got my purple belt. I love the sport, right? I love everything about it. My whole family's, my dad's worked for the company, like I said, for like 12 years. My little brother works for the company as well. So our whole family's surrounded by mixed martial arts and, the
That's
UFC
awesome,
as a
man.
whole. So I just knew that I was like, well, I kind of always wanted to go into this space where I would be able to kind of work from remotely, be from home, be around my family a little bit more. I have a 4-year-old daughter. I have a son on the way. So, big things on that. I just wanted to make sure that I was home more around them, being able to balance my work life, my kids' life, and not be in an office all the time. So when I saw the opportunity, it was like, okay, well, I either take the chance now and bet on myself now, or I wait another 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and all of a sudden
It's too late.
It's too late.
So
That's the direction I went, man. And then started working for a sports agency, focusing on the marketing and the sponsorships side of things. So still doing what I was passionate about, but being able to have the flexibility and the fluidity of to decide where I want to go, when I want to go.
I got you.
And be family, man.
I got you.
At the same time.
Well, that's good that you recognize that, man, because a lot of people just are comfortable doing the same thing over and over every single day, and they're fine with it. As long as they're making the money, they're fine.
Why the fuck is Mota just look like that? Like, like why the fuck this motherfucker right here? This motherfucker's focused, bro. Like this motherfucker stone cold, bro. This motherfucker.
I haven't seen him smile once.
Bro, for real. I forgot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot he was even over there. I forgot he was even over there. I was like, oh shit, Mota's here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Mota, man, this guy is awesome. Oh man, dude, you're so quiet, but when you say some shit, it's so funny.
He's a hoe. No, this dude be playing that innocent shit, bro.
I gotta control myself around Jamal.
This motherfucker's not innocent, bro.
Man,
fuck him, bro.
Stop. Don't let Jamal corrupt you. Don't corrupt him. Don't corrupt him.
You should see the shit he sent me on Instagram. Fuck him. He ain't innocent, bro.
Mota. So, real fast, you have a fight coming up, right?
Yeah, April 8th in Miami at UFC 287.
Ooh, I will be there. I will be there. I will definitely
be out there
be
as
there.
well, man. I'll be out there as well.
Oh, let's link up, man. Let's link up because you're not gonna be working, right?
I'll be working, but I mean,
in a different.
He's a boss now.
I'll be working there.
Yeah,
he's a boss, bro.
I still got nighttime, so I'll be cool, man.
That's dope, man. Yeah, I used to live out in Florida, so I'm definitely gonna be there. You know, obviously, I told you Chris Curtis. I don't know if I said it on set or before the show when I was telling you that Chris Curtis was my roommate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Before the show.
Yeah. Oh, it was okay. Yeah, Chris Curtis was my roommate, and so you know he's like such a cool dude to me, and we're very close, and so I got to go support him, and obviously Cynthia Calvillo. Bro, Chris is so funny living with him, man. He used to always say when we were living together, he used to always say, "Watch, wait till I get money. I'm not gonna be shit." He's like, I'm not gonna know nobody when I get money. Now, like we'll go out and he'll just blow some money on some shit. Like, you know, I'm just like, Chris, why? And he'll be like, "Cause I got money now."
I'm that dude now. I'm that dude.
He's like, I got money now. There's a picture of Chris like with his legs crossed and he's like holding a wine glass and he's just like
sophisticated now. You got it all.
Sophisticated Chris, man. Oh my gosh. If you guys don't know Chris Curtis, he's one of the funniest dudes I've ever met. Like he's just naturally so funny.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I didn't know that.
He's like a little anime character.
I didn't know that side of him, and I mean, obviously once he started with the UFC, and then he had that big win in MSG against. It was this. He took it on short notice.
The black dude with the blonde hair.
Phil
Hart.
He's gonna watch this now. Like y'all motherfuckers don't know me.
We can edit that out.
Hair?
Yeah, the black dude with the blonde hair.
Phil
like
Hawes.
Hawes, yeah.
Phil Hawes.
He's gonna, man. Phil Hawes is gonna be so mad. He's gonna be like, man, you know how big I am.
But he took it 100%. That guy's a genetic freak.
Yeah, man.
But he took that fight on like a week and a half, went out there and did his thing, and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be something. And then did his, you know, I think it was during International Fight Week that following year. We brought him out to do some appearances and stuff through that development side, and just to hear his story, man. Some of those stories are like, he was like, man, you don't know. 6 months ago, I was fighting in a silo in Mexico, surrounded by dudes with machine guns. I was like, what in God's name is going on out here?
Man, Chris is
for a long time.
Yeah, dude, he's one of the first. And probably one of the only people. No, he's been in the. No, he wasn't. He was in UFC in 2019. Mota. He's fighting for a long time.
Chris?
Yeah.
Chris been fighting for a long time.
Yeah,
bro.
he's got lots of fights.
Chris is like 34, 35, bro. Like I remember him at Team Quest back in like a few years back, 2019.
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
My first fight in Madison Square Garden was first time in Madison Square Garden was his first fight in the UFC, and you know, it was dope, man. Like both of us getting that win, then going back home, and first thing we did was ate ice cream. There's a picture online of us just eating ice cream.
It's the small things in life at that point.
Yeah, for real.
Man,
for me, it's like a dream to be fighting on a pay-per-view card because I've been trying to get in UFC for a long time too.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2015, I did tough.
Yeah.
Then I didn't get signed. Then I went back to Brazil. Then I moved to America. Then in 2020, I got signed by Contender.
Mm-hmm.
And finally now I'm not fighting just because all my fights in UFC, tough and then a White Contender series, I always been
at the Apex.
At the Apex.
Yeah.
And now I'm fighting the arena.
Fuck yeah.
Like fuck
Get the
yeah.
fans.
Like
I got a question.
Walking and
Because you know, like all black people say they from the hood and shit, but they not. Are you from like the favelas and the slums of Brazil?
Why you gotta be from the favelas though?
No, because all the Brazilians, man, look at Alex Pierre. That motherfucker went to his indigenous tribe.
Bro.
That nigga went to his indigenous tribe. So I'm asking him a serious ass question.
Okay, but why?
Wait, stop. Let him answer.
Okay.
Are you from the favelas? Like you from the like bad parts? Or you just from like the cool parts of the city? That's all I want to know.
No, I'm like I didn't came from a family with money, but I'm from like the
I got
private
you.
school.
No, okay, cool. You came from like humble beginnings, okay? Because like all
That's
niggas,
what I'm saying. Why
No,
he
but
couldn't
listen,
be from the
because-
why he couldn't be from the white folks neighborhood?
Listen,
Why he gotta be from the favelas?
Yo, that's
Why
true.
you gotta be
No,
from the
that's true.
favelas,
That's
huh?
true.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know
Let me tell you
because
something.
because I'm dark skin and I don't know. Like I like rap and stuff and the
That
way
nigga love
the
black
way,
bitches.
the way I fight. Then people they just assume that I'm from the favela.
you gonna get me
And I'm
canceled.
like, no, like, but people assume that I'm from the favelas
No, I'm asking. So look,
before they know me.
because like like some of the Brazilian dudes I meet, like when I met Jacare talks about he's from like the bad side, like of Brazil.
Yeah.
Like so all the Brazilians I meet, they always talk about they're like everyone I met is always
Yeah.
from the fucking bad side of town. Like and then when you meet niggas is from the hood, right?
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah.
nigga is from some hood, but it's like bro, like John Morant, man. Like John Morant, bro, you went to a private school. You had a mama and daddy. Shut the fuck up. So what I'm saying is, so when I see him, I'm like, bro,
Bro,
are
I'm
you really
dead.
like, are you like from the favelas? I
Yeah.
get it, like, I get you grew up poor. You know what I mean? Like, growing up in LA poor is different from like Brazil poor. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I had clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Oh man.
Terrible. That's terrible.
I'm just wondering. No, I'm just.
Oh, you got to do my man Mota like
No,
that.
'cause I'ma
He
go
didn't
to
do-
Brazil.
He didn't do anything to you.
No, he didn't. I just want to know, bro. Like, I'm gonna go
What?
to Brazil. I just want to know, like,
No.
yeah, if we go, like,
Mota.
I want to know if you got
I'm
street
sorry.
cred. That's all I'm,
I'm sorry,
saying.
Mota. I love you.
I just want to know if I'm safe if I go there. Like, if I go with you and I start some shit, like, I want you to be like, my cousin's got it. You know what I mean? Like,
Just want to drop the last name and I'm cleared.
yeah, you know what I mean?
They're gonna be like
I know
Nicholas.
Mota.
No, Nicholas around here.
Where do you want to go?
Shit, whenever, bro. Iridium got my passport coming, so bro, we can go whenever.
You said Iridium?
Yeah, they got my passport
Man, I'm
coming.
telling Lance.
Lance?
Lance is not a part of this. Lance
me
is
tell
not a part of your. Jason and Lance are not. They're not a part of your Brazil heist.
Let me tell you something. Listen, Lance
Mm.
look at me all the time and be like, "What the fuck I'm gonna do with you?"
I can see how.
Because he's like, "Damn, bro, like." He's like, "You're a good fucking fighter, bro, but I don't know what to do." And I'll be like, "You can't do shit." Like
I'm a grown man.
well, it's not even being a grown man. It's like I'm just gonna express myself how it is. So
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
let's have some fun. So I was just a question. I want to know if
Lance.
he was from the favelas or not.
Lance, you got your hands full.
Lance, you got a real nigga. That's all I'm saying. Like, fuck kind of bullshit, bro.
That's why I love you, Jamal. I swear.
Spidey senses going
There's
off.
no
He's
one
like,
else,
right now, he's like,
man. There's no one else like Jamal, man. For real. Like that's why this is my man. This is my guy right here. Like for real. There's
Look-
no one else. There's not another. You'll never meet another Jamal.
Yeah, I love
Listen.
this motherfucker. Too. I can say I can curse. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you can
I've been
curse, man.
cussing. So
yeah,
Listen.
Jamal's used all the curse words we're allowed to use for the
Listen.
episode.
Chase,
within the
this is gonna be a
first
fun
15
one to
minutes.
cut up.
No, but listen. So the funny part about everything was, so when I got off fight week, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do the post-fight interview, no, pre-fight interviews, whatever. So Heidi comes up to me. That's when I blew up on fight week with all the like talk. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
video that went viral.
Mm-hmm.
So Heidi comes up to me to the back, and Heidi's like, "Jamal, let me tell you something." I was like, "Yeah." She said, "You gonna be fighting on Disney, okay?" She was like, "All that."
You gotta love Heidi.
So
man.
yeah, but like Heidi go keep it real. She's like
Yeah.
auntie, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, "Look, Jamal, let me tell you something." She's like, "We ain't gonna be too many niggas. It ain't gonna be too many hoes and bitches, okay?" She's like, "You fighting on Disney, okay? People act like you got some sense." So I was like, all right, Heidi.
I
Like,
love
got-
Heidi, man. I can see that.
yeah,
She's
but-
from
but
Chicago
listen,
too, so she don't play.
So
She's
like
not-
right after the fight,
Heidi does not
like
play.
right after the fight, you see Heidi, Jamal. You see what I mean? I was like, got you. I got you. Like she was like, hell no, you ain't doing that shit.
You know she was a high school teacher too, right?
She was real.
Oh,
Yes,
she's
Heidi
the
was
best.
a high school teacher, man. She does not play.
I went to
Man, I
high
love
school
her.
with her
I
son,
love her.
actually.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
I played high school ball with her son.
that's dope.
I've known her. Well, I've known her family for a long time, and her and my dad have worked with each other for years. But yeah, she's one to keep it real. She's,
No, that's why
Yeah,
I
I
mess
love
with
her.
Heidi. Like, be
Yeah.
honest with you, because it's like
what you see is what you get. It's
no, but it's like that home vibe, that mom type shit. You know what I'm saying?
know.
Like, so you gotta realize,
I know.
like my
Yes.
mom don't live out here. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, when I do see my mom, it's cool. You know what I mean? But it's like cool. Like for me personally, I don't know about you, but like when you see other like black women who like see you like they're like, look, like they hold you to a standard. You know.
You know what it is
Like-
though. You want to know what it really is? We love realness, and other people get intimidated by realness.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm
when
saying.
she's so real around other people, they might take it offensively or they get intimidated by it.
Yeah.
But we crave that realness. So when she
Yeah.
brings that and she's herself and she's real with us, like it's like we love that.
Oh,
we
the
love
thing
that.
is,
I mean-
she's like that with everyone.
Yeah, I love it. I love
But
it.
a lot of people
She's-
can't take it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
love it.
But
You
I
guys-
grew up on tough love, so like to me, like
Me
when I
and you
have
both.
her, like I'm in the back, I'm crying right before I walk out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crying like a little girl on the way. I'm crying, like but I'm like happy, I'm
sorry.
excited.
I
Like,
don't know why
like-
I'm laughing.
No, like yeah, I'm crying, but I'm happy for myself. I'm like, yo, like this is crazy to me still. Like, you know, I'm on the main card, like you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like it's just things that you make little goals of yourself. You know what I mean? Like you said,
Yeah.
you get the fuck on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I'm on the main card, so it's like, yo, I'm on the main card.
I felt the same.
Like, everyone's
I felt the
watching
same
the main
thing
card.
when
you
I
know?
was
100%.
fighting the
They're
main
tuning
card
in.
on my debut too.
Yeah, you know, it's just crazy, man. You're on the main card, so like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like, it's like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm not like, but like, I know I got a job to do, but I'm just happy, you know. And I was just crying, and she comes up to me, she's like, I just want to let you know you deserve all this. And you know, she remembered when I fought Contenders in 2019. When I
Yep.
fought the second time on Contenders. You know, like she, you know, me and her got to talk about like my life and everything. So then like when she came up to me, she like gave me a hug and she talked to me. She said, "Look, baby, you got this." She was like, "Make sure you take this in and you put it out there." I said, "Heidi, look, I'm gonna fuck his ass up."
Yeah.
But right now, I gotta get this out because I'm just
Yeah.
proud of myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Heidi gives you
Yeah.
that real love, that
Yeah, she's
mom
dope,
feeling,
man.
and that's
Yeah.
the thing. Is like not trying to be mean. Like some of us need that. I know I need that sometimes. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? So I mean,
I do know what you're
you know
saying.
what I mean? So
man.
you get that lady that
We all
comes up
need
to
that.
you, and it don't matter what race you are. I ain't
No,
saying that.
no.
But like when you have that lady who understands,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And that's like, look, like
Yeah.
give you that warm embrace that you
Yeah.
need. Like
100%.
it
man.
brings
It's
you
a
back to
genuine love,
It's
and-
that genuine love.
Yeah,
Like, you know, we
yeah.
all need that shit. But it's
Yeah.
cool. Like when I see her and she, you know, when it does it. That's why every time I see her, I'm always crazy in the back, and she's always like, "Jamal, stop." I be like, you know how I
What's
get down.
crazy is like even with someone like her, it's
Oh,
like
man.
you know we all have this mutual respect for her and how we think about her, but it's legitimately I'd say about 90 to 95, if not 100% of the athletes on the roster that deal with Heidi have to say the same thing, that
Yeah.
she is so genuine and so honest, man. She's someone that, like you said, man, that motherly embrace. Every single time I
Yeah.
see her, I'm like, you know, it's just you feel that energy. You know, it's great.
You know, even when I see her through PI, you know what I mean? She always comes to give me a hug. We talk. She really asks me like,
How you doing?
"How you doing?" No,
How's
she
the
no.
family?
She's like, "How are you doing?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "I'm good." She said, "No. How are you doing?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, I'm good. I promise." She's like,
I'm
"Cool."
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to interrupt. This tastes like paint. Yo, what the fuck is this?
Bro, it's a fucking
This
plant.
is good, bro.
It's a fucking plant.
What's the
bro.
name of the
Relax
plant? Is
yourself.
the plant called kava?
Hey, wait a minute, Jacob.
What's
from
the name
Meridian.
of this plant?
Listen,
I like that.
Hey, Jacob, I'm on a podcast with. Listen,
Jacob, what is this? What is this, Jacob? This tastes like paint.
It makes you relax.
What plant
Hey,
is
let me
this?
tell you about Jacob right here. This nigga's a player hater, okay? Like,
Oh,
so
man.
I don't know if the camera can see this guy right here. This guy, he treat me like I'm a side bitch.
Ladies and
because-
gentlemen, this is one of our managers, Jacob from Iridium.
My man, what up?
Look, he be treating me like a side bitch. I be inviting him out and shit. He
Man.
never hang out with me, but then he want to hang out with like these
You
loser ass
can't
UFC
bring
fighters.
Jamal anywhere. We can't bring you anywhere, Jamal. Why? You couldn't just come. You couldn't just came here, sat down
Hey, I gotta
like a
play
normal
back.
person
I
and
gotta
do
play
this
back.
podcast like a normal
I'm
person.
doing the point. O'Day's get mad at me, bro.
You set our people back 2 years.
I've been
2 years, Jamal.
First of all, I'm double cupping.
2 years,
I'm double
Jamal.
cupping some shots, bro.
We rioted, we protest. 2 years.
I
You
didn't
set us.
protest.
You set us back
I
2
didn't
years.
protest. I wasn't born then. I didn't protest. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love my people, but I didn't protest. I came around when we started dating white women, so I mean, we got a whole different generation, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I appreciate my uncles and my dad. My dad old as hell too. My dad's 79, bro. He marched. I didn't. Like, like what the fuck?
Bro, I
No,
can't.
so, hey, on some random shit. My dad's original birth certificate says Negro.
For real?
Way.
Dead ass. Like that shit's the craziest fuck, bro. Like, the original birth. Anyway, that's deep, but let's keep going. You know what I mean?
I want to get back to what the hell this is. 'cause
Kava
this
just gonna
tastes
make you relax.
disgusting.
Yeah, when I drink that with the
No.
Hawaiians, I like it. Make
I'm
me
Dude,
sorry.
Dan,
relax.
Ige,
I'm sorry, Dan.
freaking- no.
Dan, I'm sorry. This tastes. No, it tastes like paint.
It make your
This
dick
is
hard.
not.
It's like that's what it is.
Jamal.
It's the tequila. Hey, anyway, can I get some more?
Man. Don't get him any.
Listen, I brought the whole hood with me. You gotta turn.
I love it. I love it, man. See, this is why I love podcasts. Like, I love making your own podcast and having it be whatever you want it to be. You know, this is why I love this space. Like, I love Sticky Paws and Chase behind the camera.
Chase,
Shout
I
out.
gotta say
But
that's cuss words.
like giving everybody.
good.
Hold on, Jamal. No, I was gonna say I enjoy giving people a stage to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, people may look at this and see like, oh, you know, y'all are doing this or y'all are doing that, whatever the case may be. You know
Or
what
they
I mean?
look, what the fuck this guy is doing with that glass? It's because I got cut, I got headbutt at press.
Yeah, whatever. You're never gonna make anybody happy. But I enjoy, like I said, giving this space to whoever wants to come and, you know, just be themselves, man. I don't ever want anyone coming on here and pretending to be somebody they're not. So
What's cool, man, I think at the end of the day, I think the traction you got on this thing so far, right? The people that you've had on here, right?
Yeah.
You said this is the 4th one this week. My man's out here grinding, doing his thing. Like, this is wild. And that's why when I had the small invitation to come out here, I was like, man, I'll take an opportunity just to come out and
Yeah, me too.
just be in the
appreciate
scene, because this is amazing, man. What you've been able to do and kind of backspin and use your platform to build this as well, like this is good, man. I love this feel. I love you're a natural at it. You know, I listened to a handful of your podcasts before even like mentioning the fact of, you know, hey, this is a dope idea, I would love to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And you're just a natural at it. You're easy to talk to. I saw how, you know, you maneuver with your conversation. So I think this is a natural fit, man. This is a good idea.
I appreciate
for you.
that,
for
man.
sure.
I appreciate that. Dude, you give the best compliments, man. This guy right here.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh
just
man,
compliments. That's all I
hype
wanna
man
do.
right here, dude. I appreciate that, because sometimes I'm like super hard on myself, you know, because I'm like, I'm putting out so much content, and then, you know what I mean, I'm like, I'm not getting as much as like Brittany, who's splashing her titties and getting all the content, and I'm like, what the fuck? What do I have to do
all you need
to get
is
to
one.
Brittany's level without flashing my titties?
All you need is one, bro. Like, and that's the thing. Like, when I see you post your shit, and I'll be sitting here like, all you need is one. Something go blow up. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, you sitting here using,
man.
like, you got a platform, and you can. And it's not even about building fighters, building recognition. None of
Yeah,
that.
that's true,
But, like,
man.
you're doing it. You're doing something that you like to do. You know what I mean? And then, like,
I do. I love doing this.
exactly. So
I
then
love
now,
doing
but
this.
like that's the thing. It's gonna be another stream of revenue. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
that's
then,
the main
and it's even
focus.
then, like, it's not the money now.
And but here's the thing though. Honestly, if there wasn't any money in this, I'd still do it because I love doing it. Honestly,
no.
I don't do this. I don't get paid. Just so you guys all know, I do not get paid to do this. I do this for free. So
That's what I'm saying.
I love to do it. You
No,
know,
so 4 shows
That
this week.
looks
Come
dope.
on, man. Then take out of your own time. I was like,
Yeah, man,
that's
you're working.
a
But,
devotion to
hey,
it, man. It's
man,
dedication.
I couldn't have done it without my man Chase and the rest of the guys, the engineers, that Sticky Paws, man. This team here that I have behind me, like the team that you guys don't see behind the camera, is so dope, man. And they all have each of them have like their own unique personalities and have their own traits. You know, some of them can be annoying sometimes, Austin, but I love him to death, Austin.
I'm gonna text him. You said that. I'm gonna text him this clip.
Yeah, that's why even with all those stitches in my face, I still came because I always thought that this podcast looks dope.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
I
that.
mean, even like the
Why you
entire.
trying to be humble, Mota? You talk like a nigga outside of this shit. This is why I call this dude niggaless Mota. Like,
That's gonna be on the
Niggaless.
internet. That's gonna be on the internet forever.
Yo, he said niggaless Mota. I need to write that
Niggaless
down.
Mota.
You're
Wow.
dressed like Easy E,
Wow.
the glasses.
thank you, bro.
If you guys don't know, his first name is Nicholas.
In my 6
And Jamal.
Slap in
Wow,
the
I
bitch.
need to write that down.
Listen, this dude. Listen, every other day, this dude sends me a.
Say that
like,
again.
Look, say it again. Look,
Say that
do
again.
it. Do it. Go ahead.
Cruising on the streets in my 6'4".
Slapping the bitch.
Look inside. Oh my God.
Listen, every other
Oh
day,
my
this dude
goodness.
send me a rap
This is-
song, like for motivation. Like this
Who?
dude sent
Mota?
He sends me a rap song, send it to me, and like I don't know if that's what start my day or not. That's not how I start my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he'll send
So
me
every
some-
day he sends you one rap
like
song.
every other day, he'll send me a rap song and just like send it to me, and I'll
Yeah.
be like, bro, is that all you do in Brazil? Listen to nigga music? Like you know what I mean? This motherfucker come out here, just like that's what he sends me. It's like it's a rap song after another, and I'll just be like,
Motivational words.
no, I'll listen to it, but I'll just be like, damn, like all right, bro, like hell yeah, like It'd be like slapping bitches, selling coke and shit. Like I'm like, yeah, I just wanna go back to the hood right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
like,
the energy
fuck,
Mota be
bro.
waking up
Hell
on every
yeah, bro.
morning.
I don't know how to even content like I don't even know how to compliment. I can't even talk right now. The fact that you I'm confused with everything. The fact that you said nigga music first of all,
It's that edible kicking in.
and then Mota, I don't even know how to comment on what you just said. Jamal.
It's the double cup. It's the alcohol, bro.
I don't know what to do with you, man. I really don't. I really,
Look,
bro.
honestly,
I love you.
for me, for real, look,
I love you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when I tell my cousins, man, like I grew up very fucked up. I grew up very angry, man. Like I did a lot of fucked up shit in my life. So it's like, and I was a very angry person. So like when people see me now, man, I'm just having fun talking shit.
I love it.
I know some people don't like it, which I don't give a fuck. But then the other people they enjoy it because they see the
I think
realness.
it's funny.
No, like
I
they
think
see
it's.
the realness.
I love it.
But
I love it. I think it's hilarious.
It's me having fun now in my
Forget
life.
them.
You know what I mean? Like so finally in my life, I'm gonna tell you, like, 27 now, man. So
Forget them.
so it's like I ain't gonna lie, to you, I was probably spent 25 years angry, mad at the world, fighting everybody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I did a whole bunch of shit in my life. You know what I mean? So it's like now being 20, like I'm 27 now, man. Like I got my dream job. You know, I'm in the UFC. I'm fighting people. I'm making money. You know what I mean? Like man, like I got. You know what I mean? Like I have a
He
good
said,
ass.
"Where's
life.
the red robe and the red wine
But
at?"
man, listen, bro, on some real shit, I'll fuck around, go to the strip club tonight, nigga. Just start spending this motherfucking money,
Man,
nigga. Look,
I need to know. I need to know.
What's up,
Why do you work at the strip club when you're in the UFC?
Listen,
Like-
listen, real shit, man.
You and Montel Jackson
So
is
you
the
can
same
get those
thing.
employee
Does he?
discounts. That's why.
Montel Jackson also works at the strip club.
So you
Like,
get
what's
the
with
employee
that?
discounts. That's why.
Black fighters working at the strip club that fight for the
No,
UFC.
listen,
Is that a thing?
that
Is
is
that
a
a
thing.
thing that I didn't know
Hell
about?
yeah.
You and Montel Jackson both.
I'm a
What's
real
up with
nigga.
y'all?
He
And
told me
listen,
that you
listen,
need to
listen.
be big to work at the strip club.
No,
Montel,
I mean-
he's not a big guy.
Who?
Montel Jackson is the
Well, that's a
135?
nigga.
Yeah,
That nigga-
35.
All I know is that a couple
When I
months
asked
ago,
him
no, fuck
for
that.
a job, he said I was too
You know
small.
what happened. You know exactly
I have no
what happened.
idea what you're talking about, but just the look on
Montel
your
Jackson.
face.
Don't incriminate yourself.
I'm shit. I've been indicted on all my charges. But anyway, no, but listen, man. Like, so when I first moved to Vegas,
Yeah.
the owner Adam Gentile, close friend of mine, he used to fight as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when I moved to Vegas, you know, I was like, hey man, can I get a job? Basically, help me get on my feet. You know, get me on my feet, let me start up, and then give me a job at the club.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so then next I started working at the club. Job's good, good money. And then I went back to my fight career. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then now as I'm fighting. I'm making the money, whatever. But then it's like, I got things that I'm investing in. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I get
So this the money from the club is really helping me out, get closer to my investment.
Yeah.
So I got I told myself another year and a half,
Yeah.
and then because it's like basically all the money I make for fighting, I'm investing.
Wait, tell me you're not invested in this kava drink though.
Man, I'm investing in this cover shit, bro.
I can't get over this.
You need to
Man,
listen,
y'all,
listen,
please,
Nike-
I need somebody to buy
listen.
this and
Listen.
do a review for me.
We're
'cause
not lying.
I'm-
He came with an entire bag.
did a
He
ninth,
really did. He
ready
gave
for it?
he
Ready
gave
for it?
kava to all of us.
Ninth Island Kava off of Rainbow in Las Vegas.
Man,
Down the street from Syndicate. I know he don't like the place, but
I
it's
love
okay.
that.
Kava's about to be mad at me. They're gonna be
Ninth
like,
Island
man,
Kava. Just go there and get the drink, man. It's cool. It's a cool ass vibe, and I know the owner.
maybe it's just the flavor I don't like. I don't know.
I don't know what flavor did you get. Mango?
Yeah.
Nah, you had to get pineapple.
Mm.
Pineapple's like the best flavor.
I got
But-
pineapple. It's
Pineapple,
delicious.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
pineapple.
from-
Yeah, dude, try
Okay.
pineapple. Shit.
All right, I'll try pineapple.
Yeah, you might try pineapple, but nah. But yeah, I just started making money from the club, man, and then fighting. So it's just me being investments, man. I ain't trying to be these athletes and just fucking make all this money and then go broke at the end of their career, So I'm taking the money from the club investing, and then I'm taking the money from fighting and I'm investing. So really, I'm broke. I'm just all investing. That's all I'm in. I'm just investing.
Smart
all
move,
in.
man. Smart
all
move
in,
while you
man.
can. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I'm a good business person. You know what I mean? I feel like I
Yeah.
am. I mean,
That
shit.
residual income. That's the
Just
goal.
keep it, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a third income by the end of the
See,
year. So
but
just
that's
keep making
why.
money.
Look, people be talking shit, but you know what I'm gonna say is that's why I'm into crypto. And look, you've heard all the banks are failing. I know y'all heard about the banks.
Yeah.
I know y'all heard about the banks.
Listen, this is
See?
the perfect time
Look,
right now.
Now
to
hold up.
invest.
Let me talk. This is the look. You know why banks collapse is because it is centralized and it's controlled by humans. Bitcoin is not controlled by anybody. And yeah, I'm not gonna you know what I mean. I'm not like a Bitcoin maxi. I'm just a. Is this it? Is this it? is this it? Like, where's our money going?
Are you actually educated in crypto though? Like,
I am.
Listen,
I mean,
because
I would say I am.
Ultimately, I invested in crypto.
Yeah.
I made 15 to 20K off it. Have no idea what the fuck it is. No idea.
Okay, so here's
I literally asked just people. I was like, "Is this a good idea?" And they're like, "Yeah, why not?"
Okay, so here's the thing. So okay.
I was like,
So money is a currency, right?
yeah.
So ever since about 1971,
I wasn't
money.
born.
Hold up, Jamal.
I wasn't born, nigga. Damn.
1971, money was tied to gold, right?
Yep.
So the real currency was gold. But instead of just giving people like shards of gold, they had to tie money, paper money. They used money as the currency for gold. So the amount of gold essentially that they had in Fort Knox, that's the amount of dollars or bills they call
That
it
the
US
US.
that the US has.
Yeah.
So when 1971 was the first time that the U.S. started printing above the gold, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how inflation became a thing, because the more money that constantly gets printed, items and stuff becomes worthless essentially. You know what I'm saying? So when there's like a shit ton of money that's just being printed, it just, you know, everything gets like I guess more expensive per se. So they'll say like, okay, for example, they'll say the price of eggs are going up and the price of milk is going up. But the truth is the price of eggs aren't going up and the price of milk aren't going up. It's the value of the dollar that is actually depreciating. So, but if you have something that can't be manipulated or money that can't be print, like, you know, that's why I like Bitcoin. I wouldn't say I'm a Bitcoin maxi, you know what I mean, like a maximalist. I would just say I enjoy the idea of something that cannot be corrupt. Jamal, put your hands down.
I was
have a
gonna say the same thing.
So hold up, Jamal, put your hands.
Listen,
Jamal,
no,
hold up.
No, listen, hear me out. Because you said
Yes.
it's a lot of money being printed. All I know is I got a lot of blue strips and bitches go crazy over it. So you know what? Keep printing that motherfucking money.
He said, "Where can I throw my crypto at the strip?"
Let me know. Because shit, if it's inflation, these bitches is going for it and these is gonna go. And you know
Man.
what? I'm ready to go too. Shit, you know what I mean? I'm young, I'm getting money.
Jamal,
Listen, fuck the bullshit. Nigga, fuck the
you
inflation.
interrupted my.
I know you was getting serious, but all I heard was a lot of money's being printed, and I need it. And bitches is gonna do some shit. They gonna do something freaky
So,
for this dollar.
no.
That's all I know.
As I was saying,
God is good all the time.
as I was saying,
Sorry.
I was just saying, all I was getting to was that, you know what I mean, our money sitting in the bank over time is gonna be worth the same, or it's gonna be, you know, less. It's gonna be worth less, essentially. You know what I'm saying? But for Bitcoin to work though, it has to be regulated. You know what I'm saying? It has to be regulated, meaning like,
Which end of the process now?
yes.
In a
So
sense.
yes, because I don't blame millionaires that don't want to put their money here if they're gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? There has to be like some kind of a cap, which it's starting. I think they're gonna start by, you know, taxing, which is what they do with, like, you know, you have to report it, and there's probably gonna be some kind of consequence if you don't. But I have no idea. I'm just
As long as the government's making money, man, they're cool with it.
yeah. Yeah, but I wish, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like with all this bank collapse, and you see the price of Bitcoin it's going up. You know, it was at 22,000 like on Monday, and it's Friday now, and it's at 27,000. You know, and that's not like, that's billions and billions of dollars that people have placed into
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
absolutely.
Like billions of dollars. You know, but what's happening is because the Fed is printing so much money to bail out these banks, inflation is getting up. You know what I mean? We're trying to get it from 6% to 2%. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be harder now because so much money is being printed. You know, and I don't know the solution for that kind of system, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I want to try something else.
Yeah,
That I
makes
do
sense.
know.
Makes sense.
Prostitution.
It's it's the oldest job in history, man. The thing's always been around.
What is wrong with you? Bro, what is wrong with you?
Hey, he's not wrong.
What
man.
is wrong with you?
That's not going nowhere.
Listen.
That's not going nowhere.
Listen,
30 minutes later.
listen, Moto, why you being quiet, bro? Why you trying to be humble this
I was
year?
just thinking, like, remember that
Listen.
movie when the guy said, "You're throwing too many big words at me. You just throw too many big words."
Listen, Mocha's English is not the best, so we're gonna keep it simple.
But he
all right?
understood prostitutes.
But he understand prostitute, he understand pussy, he understand nigga, and then
my
black
gosh.
music. That's all he
I gotta,
knows.
I gotta
That's
say-
enough.
I gotta make sure, like, none of my man. I hope none of my old students watch. Camden, I hope you're not watching this. Camden, I hope you're not watching this,
Listen,
man.
I
They
probably
always-
fucked up a lot of future sponsorships after this. But just letting you guys know, if you want a real motherfucker on your team, I'm gonna be right here. You know what I mean? I'm solid. So let's do it.
or you got yourself some real people, some real sponsors.
That's what I'm saying. So look, let me tell you what happened the other day. So this lady comes up to me.
Man, okay.
I never met this lady a day in my life, and this lady go tell me that I will never have a sponsorship because the way I talk and who I am and blah 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 blah. So this lady, I'm like, first of all, number one, you don't even fucking know me, so shut the fuck up. Number two, I hope you know that
I could never say that to anybody.
No,
Like,
Like, yeah.
So yeah, so
I couldn't
number
do it.
one,
I'm just
right?
like, I have to be really mad, but I can't just be like, tell a woman to shut the fuck up. I can't do it.
I couldn't tell her shut the fuck. I didn't tell her, but like in my mind, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like it's like you can't like. First of all, motherfucker said I wouldn't even be here. So like,
Yeah.
like
well, no, I
can't-
said I could never tell somebody that you're never going to achieve this, that.
Oh
or the
yeah,
third, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's
but that's-
disrespectful.
No, that's
that is
what she said.
I'm just
extremely
so much of a
disrespectful.
stay in my own lane type
Yeah.
of person. I'm like, all right,
That's
man, that's
super
what you want to
disrespectful
do.
though. They deserve to get
so
cussed out.
this
Don't get
is
me
what
wrong.
She said.
Yeah.
This is what she
Don't
said.
get me wrong. They deserve to get cussed out.
So I
Like,
wear Crocs,
you
right?
think
She was
I
like,
couldn't do
you'll
it.
never get a Crocs sponsorship because of the way you talk.
Oh wow.
So
wow.
she said, you'll
Wow.
probably get a Casamigos. And I was like, well, bitch, I drink Casamigos. So like in my mind, like I might not get Crocs.
And they
but
got more money than Crocs, I'll tell you that.
I don't know, but I love Crocs, so we're definitely not gonna put that on fucking air. but like, it's just the fact that like someone gonna tell you like that you can't do something because like the way you are and the way you talk. But I'm
Yeah.
like, look, I'm enjoying my life now, so it's like,
Right.
you let me talk.
Maybe
to her,
that's a reflection of their own selves, right?
Yeah,
because you born in
100%.
basic. You know what I mean? Like don't fucking tell me what I can't do. Like
Man, that's why I love
like
you,
people
man.
gravitate to me because I'm real, not just be me. You know what I mean? So like when I talk how I talk, and then even when I motivate people, I'll talk to them real. Like I don't be like, hey man, you gonna be okay. I'm like, look, either your bitch ass ain't gonna make it or you gonna fucking do it. So like, let's get the fuck up. Like, and I was like, hey, you either wanna be a bitch or you wanna be a fucking god in this world. So let's go. So it's like I'm gonna be real with you. I'm like, no one gives a fuck about your feelings. Let's work. But then
Liquor
it's
kicking
like,
in.
let's make this shit happen. But then like this lady gonna tell me, oh, you can't be like that. You're not gonna get sponsorships by the way you are.
She said that all that to you.
And I just looked at her like this.
She said it just like that.
And I just looked, and I wanted to say something so bad.
Wow.
I wanted to say something. Like my cousin right behind me.
Yeah,
literally heard it.
wow.
And I looked at her, and I was just like, you know how many times motherfuckers said I wouldn't even be here? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, how can you tell me what I can and cannot do? Like, you don't even know me. Like, don't use your perception of your boring ass life to tell me that I can't be this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
first of all, if you watch my damn show, I inspire a lot of people, even with my TV show with the UFC that got to hear my story and how I grew up. Like, a lot of people resonated with it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't
Who is that? Who is she to tell you what you can and cannot do?
You cannot do. And that's the thing, like me growing up for having people tell me I can't do shit, I walk around and give people love. Like I really give people love and respect because I'm like not trying to joke that you like, I was adding from the favelas, but it's like you're from Brazil, but you probably don't have any family here. I'm not trying to be a dick. So
yeah.
it's the fact that when I see you, I try to give you love. I try to
man.
joke with you because that shit do play a part. Like, and mind you, the closest family I have is only like 4 hours away. But mind you, I gotta, even though that's nothing compared to like being in Brazil in a different country, but what I'm saying is like it's me and my cousin, man. So if I don't have him, it's like I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna give you love, make you guys happy. You know what I mean? Try to bring it laughter into life because my motherfuckers have it. So like if I see you, we just go joke and laugh. Why? Because life is short. And I'm like, yo, I'm out here on my own, not trying to be a dick. And if I fuck up, ain't nobody here to save me. But
That's a fact.
but
Exactly.
That's a
I'm going to
fact.
enjoy my life in the same fucking process. So what I mean is, I'm going to joke, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to talk how I talk, I'm going to drink some of this, I'm going to drink some of this liquor, I'm going to double cup this shit up. You know what I
But
mean?
why do you have 2 cups? I don't understand that.
Got to have 2 cups. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Listen, I was born in L.A., bro, but raised in Victorville shit.
Yeah.
I keep some black tendencies, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
So what I'm saying is, as I'm changing my life around, I'm changing the way I talk sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm good in business. I know how to talk when I come to business.
Oh,
So-
I already know, man. You're
Yeah,
well
when it comes to
educated. That's
business,
what I
yeah.
love about you, man.
So it's
you're
funny
well,
because people see
you're
how I
well
talk.
educated, man. You're
No,
super
and I get,
I love it.
everybody tell me like, you're so educated, why do you talk the way you do? Well, this is really how I talk if I'm not in business. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if I'm hanging
100%,
out,
yeah.
like if I'm hanging out with my family, my cousin, this is really how I talk. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing business. You know what I mean? But if I'm gonna talk business, if I have to be professional, like in fighting, if I have to be professional in interviews, I will.
Yeah.
But now I don't need to. Like, this is who I really am. But that's the
love
thing.
it.
But I express that. Like, look, guys, I got two sides of me. I got the personal side. I got the business side.
Yeah. 100%.
Personal side, this is
love
how I
it.
talk. But I feel like I'm still PG
I think
compared
that I think that's healthy to have.
You know what I
right?
mean?
I
Like-
mean, you have to have the balance within your life, right? Everybody says balance is everything, regardless of whatever it comes to in your life. And I think, to be able to have that comfortability with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and be able to be your true self, but also at the same time to take yourself seriously enough and to educate yourself, to know your worth, and be like,
Yes.
ultimately, when I need to talk to somebody about something serious, I'm going to do so.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
So that's a great attribute to have, man. And regardless, when nobody ever says you should just hone in on that, because that's what it should be.
But like
know?
when you see me train, like if you watch me train, when you see me with my coaches, when you see me doing business while I'm, like with Iridium and all that, yes sir, no ma'am. You know what I mean? Yes sir, no sir.
Same
yes,
way,
sir.
man.
Like that's how I talk. So this just like, and I understand that because when it's business, it's time to be business.
Yeah.
Now when it's outside of business,
Yeah,
People-
it took me a while to learn about that because I left home when I was 18 to be pro,
Yeah.
and I was like all my life everything focused on that goal, and sometimes I would forget about having balance in my life. And if I lose a fight or something wrong happened, I would be so hard on myself. Then now I learned about like how to have balance in my life and just live life too. Is like
Yeah.
fight is only a part of your lives, right?
15
Yeah.
minutes of your life.
Yeah.
15 minutes
Yeah,
of your
that's
life,
that's
man.
a fact, man. You only get 15 minutes. You got to give it
but
all.
Mota, what's the hardest part about leaving home, bro? Like when I ain't trying to take over your
No,
podcast.
no,
But like-
I want to know the
but
same
like-
thing. I want to know his
what's-
story,
like,
actually.
So what I'm saying is like I'm like my mom is 4 hours away, and mind you, I know I can drive 4 hours. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, it hurts me the fact that I got to FaceTime my mom every day. You know what I mean? Like I can't really see her every day and hug her every day. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm grinding out here and I'm hustling and I'm trying to, I'm
Yeah.
trying to create a future for all of us. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you're
Like-
trying to build a
like,
legacy.
you know what I'm saying? Like I got my LLC going. I got, you know what I mean? I got
Yes,
money. I
sir.
got investments. So
Yeah,
it's
so
like
a phone call every day is it's a long shot sometimes.
It's a long shot for a phone call, but in my mind, like it makes me want to cry sometimes. That I can't really hug my mom until I, like physically hold it. But I'm hustling. But I know she's 4 hours away. Your family's like on plane ride.
Yeah.
16 hours away. You know what I'm saying? So like how hard is that? And definitely you left a country, you probably didn't even know English, not trying to be a dick. Like how hard was that? Like to come over to a different state.
Yeah,
you know
when
what I mean?
when I first came, I had a bad English,
Yeah.
but like the best way to learn English fast is like to be around people that only
Speak English.
only speak English.
Yeah.
Because if I was like around only Brazilians, my English would suck.
Yeah.
Then I learned it fast because I was always around Americans and I made good friends, good American friends.
yeah.
And
man.
yeah, it's true. Like I'm so far from my family, but that sport is unfortunately it's like a little bit selfish sport, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do, and we gotta focus on that goal. And sometimes we have like to live this path. It's like
Yeah.
it's like that guy, the Miyamoto Musashi, the guy who was the best samurai.
Yes.
It's like
yes.
the path of the loneliness. Something
Yes.
Like that.
It's
Yeah.
it's almost like the that poem about, two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by,
It ain't worth it.
yeah, taking the road
Oh,
that no one else is taking. That's what you got to take in
Yeah.
order to be successful sometimes.
Yeah, and back in the day, I always been training in big teams, and I always been around a lot of fighters. And it's not about the guy who has the best skills. Most of the times, not about the guy who has the best skills, but the guy who can keep on that path
Thank you,
and
being
Yeah.
consistent,
and
bro.
be
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah.
And
Yes, bro.
it's
Yeah.
gonna have so
Consistency,
many
bro.
ups and downs, but you just gotta keep going, keep moving forward.
I've been doing this shit since I was 13.
Damn.
I'm 27. You know what I
Damn.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I've been wrestling and grappling. So like what I'm saying, I'm 14 years in this sport. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
for me personally, I'm like
I would say yeah.
like I've grappled a lot of big guys. I like say the biggest name I probably beat in jiu-jitsu is Cowboy. No disrespect to Cowboy, I'm not like that, but like I've been doing this shit for 14 years. I'm
Yeah.
not speaking about you guys, but and not saying anything for you. But what I'm saying is like everybody look at me now and they're like, oh my gosh, you're doing it. You're in the UFC. Everybody talks about how calm I am, like when I fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're like, you're in these big moments and you're calm now. And I'm like, yo, bro, like I've been doing this shit for a long time, man. I lost. I've say from amateur pro, I have like 24 fights. I lost 4 of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I'm like, man, I've been doing this shit for so long, man. I've been competing jiu-jitsu since I was 13, like competitively 13 to 20, like wrestling 13 to like 18. But like, bro, man, this is all I got.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I mean?
feel
So
it,
like
man.
when I
I
see
definitely feel it.
like Moto, like when I see you, like you're away from your family. So my thing is, what do you think when you go into a fight? And I'm gonna say the same thing for you, O'Day. You know what I mean? Like, what's the first thing you guys think when you go into a fight? Because I can tell you how I feel.
I think the thing you said about like if I fucked up, I don't have nobody. Like is you and yourself. I feel like when I moved to America by myself was like that, because when I was in Brazil, I was always close to family. I was in Rio because I came from like a small town, almost the same town that Glover Teixeira came from. It's like he came from a district close to my city, but my city is like a small city, like 200,000 people.
And what's the name of your city?
It's a big name, Governador Valadares.
Wow, holy shit, that is a big ass
can
name.
pronounce
He said,
that. Wait.
Goveza La Goma. Goveza La Goma. Goveza La Goma.
Brazil is like, if you look on the map, it's like America too. It's huge, so many states.
So you came from a small town.
I came from like middle city, like small.
So I came from, you know what's funny? I came from Victorville, California.
That's a small city.
People don't even know what the fuck
I don't
Victorville.
know what the fuck.
Exactly.
I know
Yo, what's
It's
crazy?
people in California don't even know.
Victorville.
Exactly. It's people in Victorville. That don't, like, I have a tattoo on my chest. Like, I have a tattoo. Like,
Victorville?
listen, bro, look, I ain't trying to be weird, but like, the shit's tattooed
Man,
on my chest.
put your nipples away, Jamal.
Listen,
Put your
no,
nipples
listen,
away, Jamal.
listen,
Jamal,
listen.
put your
This
nipples
is what he wanted to do the entire time.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Jamal,
is what the
put
double
your-
cup gets you.
stop.
This is what the
Jamal,
double cup
put your
gets you
nipples
guys.
away, man.
Wait, I have a tattoo on my chest, bro, like 760, because I'm from a small city. Like, that comes from nothing, bro. Like, a bunch of
You couldn't
drug
have got
addicts. Dude, we have a state prison. That's literally like
Yeah.
15 minutes from my house.
I've never heard of Victorville, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
Never.
So when you come
First
from a
time.
small town, like that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you come out here and you fight each fight, so look, when I fight, the first thing I think of, bro, is how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about like the mom that was on drugs. I think of the dad who was the alcoholic, abusive dad. Like I think of this shit. So like I think of like family all in the prison system, and I came from that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like I'm gonna say I'm lucky enough that I didn't hit the prison system, but I did a lot of shit that I could end up in the prison. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But I met some people that basically was like, dude, you have a chance to make it out
And be something.
Yeah.
and be something. So you know what I mean? So eventually I like did it. So what I'm saying is like when I come from Victorville, like even when I fight, man, like even like the last couple of fights, you know, definitely this last UFC fight, man, it was like I was like, yo, I can change my family's life, man. And I didn't try to be mean. Half my family, more than half my family counted me out. I tell my cousin this shit. We just had this conversation yesterday.
Yeah.
People counted me out, bro. People was like, you gonna be like your dad. People gonna be like your brothers. You know what I mean? Like type shit. So when I go out there and fight, man, it's like I'm talking to that. I'm gonna take this back. It's not about the kids, man, and it's about the kids, but it's also the adults, because the adults that been left out and never had a chance to make it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, 100%.
Because once you become an adult, everybody's like, "Hey, it's your fault. You're an adult. Be a man." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and I'm not saying,
Figure it out.
and I'm not saying
Yep.
fuck
Pull
the
yourself
kids.
up by your bootstraps.
Exactly. And I'm not saying fuck the kids, but what I'm saying is kids have a lot more options. Like you said, we might inspire 1 or 2 kids, right? But what about those adults that's been left, man? Like, you know what I mean? That's been left for dead. And
That's
they say,
still been
"Hey,
looking for
no."
a journey or
So when I look at my life and I tell my story, I'm not trying to just impress kids. I'm trying to impress some adults. I don't give a fuck what age you are.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know, I'm like, yo,
I love
listen,
that.
bro.
I love
Like,
that,
listen,
man.
bro. Like, I'm telling you, I was a good kid until I was like 17, until I snapped and I
Yeah.
went in the streets. So I'm
Yeah.
telling you as a motherfucker, like, but then I met some people who brought me back to reality and was like, look, you can make it in this fighting shit. And then since then, I was like, yo, I gotta inspire the fucking world with my shit, bro. You know
yeah,
what
I
I
think
mean?
that's a great perspective to have, man. That's crazy. I've and especially from someone being a fan and kind of being on the outside and watching this stuff happen third party while you guys make your walks, go out there and fight your fights, and see you guys hang your hats up on the wins or the losses. I think that's a cool perspective to have. That everybody always thinks about the youth and what we can do to inspire the youth for the next generation. But like you said, man, there's so many young adults out here, so many young males, so many young females that are still looking for a destiny. You know what I
At
mean?
17, bro, I was on my own living out of a PT Cruiser, 2002 gray PT Cruiser.
Yeah,
I was
man.
living on my own, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, you
Yeah,
feel what I'm
that's
saying?
wild.
So,
Yeah.
so what I'm saying is like, and I'm not dissing the world,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, as like people left me for dead. Like, hey, you about to be 18?
Yeah.
You black?
Find a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You like, you're done.
Yeah.
No,
So
for
what I'm
sure.
saying, to see where I'm at now with the nice car,
Uh-huh.
making the money, my
Build
own
it-
crib, you know what I
Making a
mean?
name for yourself,
Making
too.
a name for
Yeah.
myself. So like when I talk to the world, I'm like, yo, like this is me, man. Like I can't. What I'm saying is I can't speak to the world and be like, hey guys, this is who I am.
Yeah.
No, because it's like that's not gonna help the world, bro. Like the world got to see some realness, and what I'm saying is the realness is like I do have a hood side of part of me,
Yeah.
but I also got this business side of part of me that's gonna change
Yeah,
the world.
man.
So it's like, look, I don't want to be fake to the world, man.
Hey,
like,
that's almost like when you watched what was that show with I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jamal.
No.
Donald Trump and Little John. Remember that? When he gives you a Apprentice, was it Apprentice?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, so there was a show that
Oh,
Donald
wait,
Trump had.
I remember this.
It was
I
called
remember this.
Apprentice.
Yes.
Yeah, it was called Apprentice. And I believe that Little John was the one that ended up winning his show. And it was like, can you come up with
I think that was a Celebrity Apprentice. They had a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
They had a lot of seasons.
Yeah, and it was like, can you come up with an idea and pitch it and sell it? And, you know, how can you develop like a brand and be an entrepreneur? And out of everybody, bro, Little John, when I watched his, that was the only time I watched Apprentice. I didn't watch it any other times, but when
Huge
Little John was on there.
Little John fan, or
No, I mean, not.
Come on,
I
man.
mean, yeah.
Come on, bro.
that's the answer I was looking for.
To
but
the
here's
windows, to the wall.
But no, the reason I brought that up because Little John was hood as hell. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he was a genius.
listen,
he was
real
a
shit.
genience. Little John was a genius on that show, and Donald Trump was like,
He's
yeah,
had
you.
so many
if I-
endeavors: the DJing,
Yeah.
the
To
To
shows,
the music, to
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is that at the end of my career, right?
Yeah.
If I can, help someone deter from the path, like when I have my cousin right here, and I love I really love this dude behind me because it's like I got a chance to correct my wrongs. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is like I get a chance to be like, look, motherfucker, you ain't got to go through half the shit I went through. You don't even got to go through a quarter of what I went through. But what I'm saying, and I talked to him. He told me the other day, like I should write a book, like I should have a movie, like a movie off of my life.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, by the end of my career, I should be able to tell someone like, look, this is me, so someone can relate to it. Like,
You don't even have to tell anybody. They're gonna see it.
they gonna
bro,
see it.
Yeah, the more the more
I gotta be authentic. I
Yeah,
gotta
but
be
I'm saying,
me.
the longer that the time goes on and the more people get to know you, they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna know already. You don't even have to say.
The
You don't
more
have to say
and more
nothing.
people can relate.
What's
Yeah.
that show? So like with the UFC, they give me the TV show. You know what I mean? And
The
then,
Ultimate Fighter.
No. So once if you get a Contender Series, after you win, it's a show that follows you after the Contender Series, right? It's called Next Level, Contender Series Next Level.
Oh,
So they
okay.
follow you. So I got to tell a lot about my story, like
Yeah.
my life, how I grew up. So what I'm saying is like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like fighting, one part is personal, right?
Yeah.
Because fighting was something that I love.
Yeah.
Second part is when I'm done, I can inspire some people. Like you said, I might inspire one. I might inspire.
That's all you need to inspire.
No.
You know.
It's not even that. If I can get, let's say, if I get a group of 100 people, if I can inspire 30, because I'm gonna tell you some street shit. Like, and I ain't trying to be a dick. I ain't gonna incriminate myself. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna tell you some street shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this shit a buck with you. Like
Yeah, so
now,
he's
look,
not gonna
now this is my
incriminate
nigga side coming out, so I'm gonna keep it a buck
himself.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you how to flip some shit. I'm gonna teach you how to invest some shit. And I'm gonna tell these niggas, bro, when you in these streets and you selling what you're doing and you the top dog in the streets, you can be a good businessman. Man, make you an LLC. Lie on the taxes and say this is a sponsorship check. When you
Do
put
not.
that-
We gonna cut, man. Look, hey, we gonna have to cut, look, man. We gonna have to cut that part out. We gonna have to. Hey, Chase.
Hey.
We gonna have to cut that out, Chase. Chase, we're cutting that
Chase,
part.
I don't give a fuck. You gonna send me this shit.
Hey, cut.
That's
Hey,
the part that I need,
hey,
bro.
cousin, don't give him any more to drink. Don't give cousin. Don't give him any.
Hey, wait, cousin, come here, cousin.
Cousin, don't give him
Come here,
any more to
cousin.
drink.
Come here, cousin. Come here, cousin.
Don't give him
Listen,
any
get your
more
face
to
in here,
drink.
nigga. This shit.
I don't know where to look. All right, right there.
As soon as
Oh my
I saw
gosh.
Jamal go in that direction,
Right,
I
I'm
saw
like-
O'Day get over his microphone a little bit more and more.
No, but hear me out. So what I'm saying is, by the time I'm done with my career, we should aspire to be like, oh, listen.
I feel like I'm responsible for him.
So as a dude from the streets, right? As a dude that, and I was never a quote unquote a street nigga, right?
Yeah.
I became angry and I became a street nigga. And then I did a lot of fucked up shit because I was so angry in the world and I wanted everyone to feel how I felt.
Yeah.
That's what, and I was never a street dude because my mom did her best My dad was my dad.
Yeah. Yep. I can relate.
But I was so angry inside, so I did a lot of fucked up shit. So what I'm saying is, I'm really
dad
gonna
was-
speak to the dudes
my
that can't.
dad.
And I ain't said I'm gonna speak to the world, but I can understand because I've been through every level in life. So when I speak to people, I'm gonna talk to you. Like I know it's hard when you leave the streets and try to get to this corporate world and shit, because motherfuckers look at you a certain way.
But you know what though? You did it, and that's amazing.
no, I did it.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
now when I look at O'Day, motherfucker, I ain't never left.
That's
it.
first of all,
No,
that's
I mean,
Mota.
Mota. I'm drunk as fuck. But
Oh,
Mota, hear me out.
man.
But listen, Mota, I've never left my country to go chase my fucking dream. So what I'm saying is you're gonna have million, like I ain't gonna say million, but you're gonna have hundreds of people that like not trying to be dick like some Francis shit. Like Francis left his fucking country of Cameroon, became a world champ.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity, bro, to literally show your country, put it on your fucking back, and then motherfuckers around the fucking
But
world.
that's what Francis did though. He did the same thing. He put his country on the back.
Yes, but you have a chance to show the world, like, look, bro, I'm a regular motherfucker, and I'm about to change and shock up shook the whole world. My bad, I'm drunk, but like you shook the whole world. So what I'm saying, I never, man, mind you, I left the hood and went to some. Listen, we about to be there, and he loves this shit because he's gonna love it. Listen,
But there's also another person that needs to use the studio.
Man, I'll pay for this shit, man. I got money. So fuck the bullshit, nigga. I got
Jesus
money. We can
Christ.
add on to this shit. So what I'm saying,
Hurry, wrap it
this
up.
some real shit. But you have a chance as a motherfucker that left his country, that understands, like, I left my family, like I was poor, I was broke, I had to learn a different language, and I had to adapt to the new culture of my life, and I leave my family back at home. Yeah. You have a chance to inspire some people. What I'm saying is, I ain't saying that gotta be. That ain't gotta be your
That's
goal.
why, that's why, I had this big cut in my face, and I'm fighting 3 weeks, and in 4 weeks, even I had this how I say, these adversities.
Yeah,
I'm
adversities.
still
No,
gonna
that's
go,
right.
and
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
adversities.
the victory, and I'm gonna inspire people.
That's
And
amazing, man.
And I'm watching, like I'm sitting there and I watch.
that's
When I go
amazing,
to the
man.
PI, bro, I watch you guys, and I'm a fan.
And people don't see
I'm a
what we do
fan.
behind the scenes. You know, a lot of
No.
the times they only see us getting our hand raised. A
Or
lot
me
of the times,
drunk on fucking his
or
podcast.
Jamal drunk on my podcast. Damn it, Jamal.
Hey.
Damn it, Jamal. I'm giving you the Heidi look.
Listen.
But anyways, no, people don't get a chance to see, all the stuff that we go through on our day-to-day, like, personal life. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy is the people that just comment, they just feel like they're entitled to comment shit on other people's personal page, and just to be rude or just to be negative, just to get a laugh, or they just want attention. I don't know what it is, but it's hold on for a
It's
second.
just a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, I don't even know where this came from though.
Punk
It's like
ass motherfuckers, bro.
no, but I don't know where this era of people came from. Like you put a picture with you and your sister, and they're like, "Fuck that bitch." You know what I'm saying? They're ruthless, man. They're ruthless as hell
Facts.
online.
Listen,
Yeah,
if you
ruthless.
comment on my shit, I'm fucking all the bitches that you want to fuck. That's number one. Let's keep this shit real. Let's keep this shit a buck. All the bitches you see on Instagram with all these followers, she's in my bed. That's number one. Number two, I'm making the money that you guys wish you can make. And I'm not dissing nobody because money's not everything.
Yeah.
And number three, bro, I'm living my fucking dream. So while you sitting there, like you said, talking shit about you, talking shit about you, talking shit about me, like I heard a lot of shit. Remember, they said I'll never win a UFC fight. Well, bitch, I did it.
Yeah.
You'll never
And
make
then
it.
some.
No.
Yeah.
You'll never make a main card. Bitch, I did it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, when I look at you, you're on a pay-per-view, right? You come from fucking Brazil, from a small ass town, right? You should have never even made it to the UFC.
Yeah.
So
Right.
basically, fuck Mota. Mocha's on the fucking pay-per-view. He's in the UFC. He's doing the shit, right? Motherfucker, you know how much comments I seen? Boom, fuck O'Day, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, O'Day's doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like now you get to watch me. So at the end of the day, I want you to watch my success. I don't give a fuck if it's good or bad. Watch me, man, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm fighting battles that I should have never fucking won in life. So if you hate me or you don't love me or you want to diss me, first of all, motherfucker, I shouldn't even be here. I should be dead. I ain't gonna lie, I should have been dead by 21. So the fact that I'm here talking to the world at 27, telling motherfuckers I'm on the main card in the UFC, I'm literally about to fight. Look,
Let's
put this shit out here. If John Jones is the champ by the time I'm there, nigga, you'll get fucked up.
I love it.
And listen,
I love it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna clip this reel.
No, I don't
This is
give
a
a fuck.
reel.
Tag him.
Listen, Tag him. And mind you, I did an interview and I respect John Jones. But I'm going to tell you, I did not get into this fucking sport. I did not change my fucking life around to be second best. So I'm sorry, Johnny Bones Jones.
Hell yeah.
But from a nigga that's from Victorville, California.
Victorville.
From a mother that did crack, from a daddy that was in the streets that got drunk and abused me.
Never heard of Victorville.
And never heard of Victorville? I'm coming for fucking everything, bro. So if you think I came here to play second best to
Go
any
get that, bro.
motherfucker in
Go
here,
get that. Go
you
get
got me
that.
fucked up. I don't give a fuck what I'm drinking. I'm telling you on some real from the bottom of my soul, bro. I'm about to change the fucking world.
I believe it.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers just like me that never had a fucking chance to talk about this shit.
I believe
So when
it.
I see motherfuckers like Mota,
Let's
I'm telling you,
go.
Mota, tell your fucking story to the
Let's
world.
go.
When I see niggas like O'Day,
Let's go.
O'Day, tell your fucking story to the
Let's
world.
go.
And you're telling me you're part of UFC security. You get to meet these fighters. You
Let's
know what
go.
the fucking story is, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
go.
I'm telling you. I
Let's
beat a motherfucking.
go.
I beat a motherfucking life charge, bro, on my life.
Yeah.
So what I'm telling you is, as a motherfucker who beat a life charge,
Yeah.
from a motherfucker who should never even be here in the UFC, from the third motherfucker, like I did a lot of fucked up shit in my life, and I was fucked up in the head. I am here in the UFC, and I'm telling you, I'm trying to make a fucking change. I raised 2 boys, bro.
'em.
I raised 2 fucking boys that's not my own to be a fucking man.
Tell
Bro,
them.
man, this is
So when I tell-
these are the stories that you live for, man.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
storylines
man, I
that
love
for
it.
every
So-
UFC fighter, MMA, every
Yes.
MMA athlete,
So
man.
every
Beautiful.
motherfucker on the UFC roster, when you sign a fight against me, I want you to know, bro, I got 25 years of pain, bro.
Yeah, let's
And I got to get this shit off my chest. And I don't give a fuck who you are, bro.
Hell yeah.
You better be willing to die in that fucking cage. Because I'm telling you, I gotta show this nigga right behind me, bro, that you can become anything despite where the fuck you came from. I got his younger brother. You can become anything despite where you come from. I gotta
Small
show
city, big dreams.
this small city,
Preach.
big dreams, bro.
Preach.
So I'm saying, like, from a motherfucker who had no money in his pocket, and I got hundreds in my pockets daily. I got investments going. I got money in the bank type shit. I can buy damn near anything I want. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I, on some real shit, on some real shit, if I
This
want
man
to,
said I could buy it. Look, this
Listen.
man Jamal said, "Hey, anything I want, I
like,
got it."
No, dead ass. Because my investments is on point.
I already
So what I'm saying
know.
is, if a
You
nigga
funny.
really wanted to buy a Lambo and this shit,
funny.
I can do it. But what I'm saying is, we all, and when I speak to you guys, we
Yeah.
all coming from a different background. And you don't have to have the same background as me. You don't have to come from the same background as me. I hope no one ever came from where you come from. We gonna wrap this shit up. But let's do this shit. All I'm saying is to the world, if you got a chance, and do that to the dreamer, that you have a chance to actually make it, to become something, and to really show the, fucking do it, man. Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
man.
honest with you, even when I was a kid, all I can think was, I'm gonna change the world. I don't
Yeah.
know how.
I
don't know how. But I'm gonna change the world.
Yes.
And this fighting shit is the only way I know that I can change the world.
I've
And
had
I-
this. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we
I
all
do.
had this vision.
When I
But-
was a
Yeah.
kid, I thought I'm gonna
Yeah.
be rich one day. I didn't know how, but I had that feeling.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
you about to fight 25 years of damage, dreams, of pain, everything. So if you fight me, man, and like I said, you left your country with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker, when I hit you, when I
Yeah.
take you down, when I grapple you, bro, you got 25 years of fucking pain and hurt
Yeah.
and dreams, bro. So, and I'm saying, you're from Brazil, so like,
Yeah.
and you moved from a country you don't have
I've
your
been
family,
like 11 years away from my family
bro.
since I became pro.
I'm a little
Yeah,
bitch, man.
challenge.
If I spend more than a month away from my mama, bro, I want to go see my mama. So let alone 11 years. You feel what I'm saying?
All right,
Like,
Jamal. We'll wrap this up. Well, guys, hey,
11
man,
years of
Listen, Victorville, California, baby, 760.
Hey, guys.
I'm gonna give you guys a world championship.
I appreciated you guys so much for coming on the show. This is what this show should be about. Just real people coming on and expressing their real personalities. You know, forget that fake stuff, man. I want real people in my life, and these are the dudes, man. I fucking love you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you,
Thank you,
O'Day.
John
Appreciate it, man.
Williams.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Nicholas Mota. And thank you, Jamal Pogues. Hey, let's out.
you